here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's stolen by MP. So the Jazz 5 right now. They've got Williams, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 slot. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play.
Make it harder. Kill the snakes all in my garden. See you all trying to hide, you're my target. All for a reason. Jesus, ain't that trying not even see it. This time my guy couldn't even believe it. Tell these pros they need to read it. Want that smoke, partner, bring it. All this saying got me here. Put me up in the backseat. Ain't gotta work that work. Got me swinging.
And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Williams, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3, the small forward. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. DB, what would you say is the biggest difference between the regular season and the playoffs?
The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different than the regular season, Kevin. I say it all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable, you could almost reach out and touch it.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Nets was just insanity. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with a different challenge.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Baylor. Stanley's on score 14. George looking around. Pass to Sensabaugh. Down low, it's tipped. 5 to shoot, and up the court come the Warriors on the break. Butler finds MP. Now Curry. And here's MP for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Olsen's got 37.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of damage coming in transition. Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Baylor. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injury. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staff?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches, down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
So, it's Utah now. The Warriors taking the shot. After Filipowski. Here's Sensabaugh. This game is on score 13.
No one in his way. You have got to make the defense pay. That's a quality mid-range look right there.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
I love that dish down low.
Golden State's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4-5 from downtown. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
And here are the Jazz guys. They get to take on the Blazers of Portland after this one. And that concludes this long 16 road trip. Nice ball movement by Utah. The 3 from George.
in here and I realize everybody.
You know we don't. Yes, sure, you do it better.
Dear Lord, please.
And here's George. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. We've got Bogdan Bogdanovic. Stephen Curry is out there with MP. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Butler in at the power forward. That's the Warriors 5. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Brooklyn put on a show. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Nice work, Ali. Thank you. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance. That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's George. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Bailey. He's covered by Curry. George for three. Warriors with the rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's Austin. Again, the Warriors score.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Here's George. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Pass to Curry. 4-3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Curry's got 11 here in the quarter alone. Here's George.
I like this move to the full court press, putting some extra pressure on the offense.
Well, he wanted to answer that three with one of his own. Unfortunately,
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's Bailey. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Utah moving the ball around. And another miss by Utah.
well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Good work there as it goes.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
George against MP. George left side over MP.
We're done.
So, Richard, you hear the phrase hold time, how long players hold the ball over the course of a game. Walk us through that.
Guys with longer hold times are typically shot leaders for their team, or they are post-up players. If you have a shorter hold time, that means you are catch and shoot, catch and decision make very quickly.
So on the floor for Utah. They've got Walker Kessler. Haley out there with George. Then there's Kyle Filipowski. And it sends the ball in at the small forward position. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Brooklyn put on a show. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's George. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And the basket by Bailey.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Fires from deep. And good. He hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ash does send the ball. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Jackson Davis in the corner. Butler on the way. Some nice passing by Golden State. Now, here's MG. Curry outside. The shot's good. Austin making the play. Curry's got 20 points.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Sends the ball, no good.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Here's Austin. Again, Golden State.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the play.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
MB has been leading the charge for the Warriors. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back to the action in just a minute.
Miles Turner removed from the conversation, they need help. And also pop out and stretch the floor for you. Hard to compensate for his loss.
He's got those modern big tricks. Tough rolls.
And getting back to that first half we just saw, guys, for the show, MP is getting on.
One guy stands out.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Gotta pick a side, go. This is black and white.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
There's Jackson Davis out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's MP. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. That's the Warriors' 5. And it's Collier missing.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Curry kicks to Bogdanovich. A 3 from MP. That ball. Nice speed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists tonight. And so George will bring it up for Utah. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 made.
This is war. This is war. I thought you should know, yeah. I thought you should know, yeah. This is war.
decision to make. I don't know how long you can take. Today might just be your last day. Please don't let it go to waste. Seeing this is the very beginning. That's a death sentence and a dark ending. Trying to earn your way, but you haven't killed it. Cause you lost the whole game in the first inning with the first sin. It's been given, but payment was sent by the blood of the risen who is. But they say he isn't God. Came up with stuff to get you to God. See, but the whole world goes against this. When you stand for the truth, say truth's go. This is war. You gotta face it, you cannot escape it. Believe in the King. Jesus Christ, paid the price. Without him, you won't survive when God fights. Everywhere you go, it's a war for your soul. I thought you should know. So anyone on the cross, hope you know. This is war, 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 war. This is war, 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 war. I thought you should know. I thought you should know, yeah. I thought you should know. I thought you should know, yeah. This is war, 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 war. This is war, 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 war. I thought you should know. I thought you should know, yeah. I thought you should know.
And it's Utah with the ball. They've got Trace Jackson Davis. Bogdanovich is out there with Butler. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's MP in at the point guard position. That's the Warriors 5. And when a team is able to play different ways with lineup versatility, how valuable is that to you as a coach?
Well, look, B.A., the best teams simply have to be able to win in different ways. They've got to be able to win with their offense, win with their defense. They've got to be able to win in an up-tempo game. They've got to be able to win in a grinded-out half-court game. If you've only got one way you can win, the best opponents will be able to take that away. Versatility is a must.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Brooklyn put on a show. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Great report there, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
This will be his third free throw of the game.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
They double him with Butler. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pass to MP. Now here's Curry from the arc. Oh, it's pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Utah moving the ball around. And here's Filipowski. For three, George. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. Golden State with the ball. Outpacing them right now, a 15-2 run. From deep, MP. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Collier. He's covered by Curry. George.
In the world, on the other world, I'm an alien and a rebel. I am a pilgrim and stranger, just put on the pedal, reach into the dust. I'm not the same as I used to be. I passed away, read the eulogy. New creation, far from basic, harvest traded, face the payment for the operation.
Here's George. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Collier. Kyle Filipowski is out there with
On my birthday, walk from slumber to let everybody know about the one that saved my soul and how you treat up in the crew. This is how I do nothing. This is not my home. This is not my home.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Stephen Curry is out there with MP. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Well, Lex, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true, like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant, you can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Graham, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond all the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Now here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine right here. And it's Shed missing.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Here's Filipowski. Utah with another miss. The Warriors have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. From deep, MP drops in the three. MP's got 15 points in just the second half.
And continues his perfect night. It's unreal. I just hope he doesn't believe in the announcer's jinx.
George for three. And another miss by Utah.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Warriors.
And for a young player like MP, it's all about establishing good habits. Get yourself into a routine. Those will help you have a long career.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
George for three. The Warriors pull it in.
He is just struggling right now to find his way and trying to regain his confidence.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Collier, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
So the Utah 5 right now. They've got caught.
Now George, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. So Stan, when it comes to preparing your team for a game, as a coach, what are the main things you're trying to get across?
Well, look, Kevin, I think the main things is you've got to decide what the main things are. And when you've got maybe an hour to prepare a team for a game, they're not going to be able to go through everything you would like them to know. But you've got to decide. You've got to prioritize. These are the 2 or 3 things we've got to get done tonight, and you've got to have a clear understanding of them.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Kuminga. He's out there.
Find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
They've got MP. Shep.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr had. Oh!
Boy, the explosive finish at the cup by MP. He might have surprised himself, folks.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. The Jazz with possession. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. Now, Filipowski. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Now, here's MT. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. Here's Shepard. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Shepard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Back to George. Pass to Collier. Another miss by Utah.
Well, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Just hold on to God's hand and you gonna make it. And I'm all going close. Not even taking my soul. Only I put on a hole. Keep the whip on the road. This is the way that it go, 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 go. This is the way that it go, go, go.
Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's MP, then it's Shepard, and it's Shed in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Warriors 5.
I keep the whip on the road. This is the way they go.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
So on the floor for Utah, they've got Kyle Filipowski. Collier out there with Keontae George. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Bailey in at the small forward position. Can you, and well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin, and a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic ability really help the guys who can move their feet and have great length can cover up a lot of mistakes. But then there's the fundamentals and your ability to move your feet and great focus. Come on! And determination.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MC in the last matchup against the Nets was just insanity. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. They get to take on the Blazers of Portland after this one. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home. Here's Collier. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And another one!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And here's Utah. Outside, George.
Utah with the ball. And so many different offensive systems in the NBA. You have a personal favorite to watch?
Yeah, I think I've got a soft spot in my heart for those systems that involve player movement and ball movement, particularly trying to get shooters looks off the screen.
I love the .5 offense, in and out of the hands, moving the ball fast.
No doubt about it, very difficult to defend.
Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Moses Moody. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Alston in at the point. That's the Warriors 5. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Nets just played phenomenal. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Allie, great info there. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
But he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Good. He hits again.
90 points. A legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And Nurkic comes to help. Here's Filipowski. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Pass to Sensabaugh. Clock at 6. Over Moody. Sensabaugh, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Alston. Another bucket! Wow!
He just knocked 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Knocks it loose. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And good! There's another!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Collier. Kicks it to George. The snap to cold streak. He can't hit that time.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just nice to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then tee up.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back after this word.
Yeah, devil start talking, go open the Bible and stand on the truth as a key. Tear down the lie that he put in your mind with the scripture that is a veto. Devil might know me too well, he ringing my bell, I look through the peephole.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
What a find! These are the kind of plays we've come to expect from him.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that... Make some changes. Butler's checked in for Payton, and MP subbed in for Shed. A big group substitution here for Utah. Taking a look at the Jazz. Bailey out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then there's Keontae George. And it's Collier in at the shooting guard. Now here's Filipowski. Pass to Collier. And here's Kessler over Nurkic. Kessler with a bucket.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Butler passes to Alston. And Grant, the NBA has made it clear it's an 82-game league with its participation policy, levying fines for teams resting star players.
Yeah, B.A. But, at the same time, we've seen some advocating for reducing the number of games, like Warriors coach Steve Kerr. They're arguing for quality over quantity. We'll see how it plays out.
Now here's George. Pass to Filipowski. Shot clock at 3. For 3, Collier. And And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Moody passes to Alston. From deep. Yet another bucket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And it's Utah with the ball. And here's George. Pass to Collier. Back to George. For three. Warriors with the rebound. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
The Jazz shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Pass to Collier. Utah moving the ball around. Over to the wing. 5 on the clock. And here's Bailey for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Nurkic has got rebound number 7 tonight. From deep, MP. Another 3 for Golden State.
Shots like this are big for MP's development. I love seeing him capitalize off the catch.
Shot to stop the run, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And here's MP from outside. Knocks it down from distance.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Warriors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with the year they've had, you expect nothing less than a victory every time they take the court. Another stellar outing for them here tonight.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
What a night. Doing it all. A triple-double. It takes a special player to do that. You have to enjoy watching this guy play.
Here's George. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Collier. Filipowski sets a screen. 3-pointer. Collier, no good.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed. Oh, out of my way.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
And yes, another basket.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen.
That's why the children are all going missing. That's why they're totally be out on a mission. They trying to program the whole population. They waving their wand in front of the nation. They want to ruin this next generation. They are behind the assassinations. They get the profit from the taxation. They want us gone like extermination. This isn't real, it's a simulation. Yeah. Anyone tell me who runs the world? A secret society. Yeah. Is that what you heard? Anybody, but it's not you and it's not me. So tell me, is it the illusion?